on the Tri-State's news and weather leader. This is 14 News.
I'm Emily Muir, live on Sunrise, and we are inside the Gibson Southern Theatre talking about their upcoming musical, Legally Blonde. And you don't want to listen to me, though. Check out these kids. They are awesome. We are going to have an exclusive look at their upcoming production here in just a couple of minutes. You're watching 14 News Sunrise.
Can I say the phones are being blonde? That wouldn't work, would it? That's kind of
good luck with that.
But I was trying to transition into Legally Blonde there at the Gibson Southern, where Emily Muir is chatting with the musical crew. Emily, how you doing?
Good morning. We are at Gibson Southern High School inside their theater in the auditorium talking about their upcoming musical, Legally Blonde. You can see that they're performing it for us this morning. I'm joined by Adam Bledsoe, one of the directors, and he's going to tell us a little bit about it. Adam, how long have you been practicing for this?
We've actually been practicing since before Christmas. In December, we had auditions and casted the roles and started going with the script.
Now, we have the entire cast with us here this morning. It's, 5 a.m. This must be a pretty dedicated group of kids.
Yeah, they are very dedicated, very professional. Really excited. A little over 100 students involved in this production. We couldn't be happier to be here.
And now you are one of 20 high schools in the nation to be able to do this play. Tell me about that.
Yes, our department director, Matt Hart, went to New York for a workshop this summer and met with some individuals from MTI, which own the rights to Legally Blonde, and I guess really impressed them. So we were selected to do this in the first year.
Okay, thanks so much. We're going to check back in with Adam coming up in the show.
All right, a lot of energy for this hour of the morning. Emily, thanks. If you like the production of Legally Blonde, there's some action for you this weekend at Gibson Southern. Let's check in with Emily Muir for more on that.
We're at Gibson Southern Theatre getting an exclusive look at their upcoming musical, Legally Blonde. They're only one of 20 high schools in the entire nation with the license to do it, and we're going to have all the details about how you can get tickets and the show production coming up in just a couple of minutes.
We look forward to that. Thanks, Emily.
Selected as one of 20 high schools nationwide, Gibson Southern Theatre will close their 38th season with the newly released Legally Blonde, the musical. Tickets are currently on sale for the production. Emily Muir joins us live to give us the details. Good morning, Emily.
Good morning. We're at Gibson Southern High School inside their auditorium getting an exclusive look at their upcoming musical, Legally Blonde. I'm here with Adam Bledsoe. He's one of the directors. Adam, tell me how hard you and this cast have been working on this.
Oh man, we had auditions in early December, and we've been working with the script ever since.
And about how many times a week do you practice?
3 times a week since we came back in early January, yeah, and we bump up to every day from now on through the opening.
And these kids are dedicated. Obviously, they're here with us really early in the morning. Tell me about some of them.
Yeah, there's actually about a little over 100 total. Really professional, really hardworking. I mean, just a great group of kids. Couldn't ask for anything better.
That's a pretty big theater for such a small school.
Yeah, about 700 kids. For this production, we have a little over 100. The vaudeville production we just had in November, we had about 180.
And what can the audience expect when they come see this?
Oh, wow. Really high energy, as you can see behind us. I mean, this is just a great show. Really current, really upbeat. I think they'll really enjoy it.
And you're one of 20 high schools in the entire nation able to do this performance. Tell me about that.
Yes, it's a limited release. Our department director, Matt Hart, went to New York to some workshops over the summer. Really met with the people from MTI and impressed them, so they selected us.
And I understand you have a couple students who are in a special playwriting. Can you tell me about that?
Yes, Tara Sorg and Jacob Sellers were selected as 2 of the 6 Indiana finalists for a young playwriting competition this month. So we're really excited about that. They're going to advance. Actually, today they're going to Indy.
That's really impressive. This production starts March 8th. You can still get tickets, and you can get tickets easily online. Just go to 14news.com. You can also get them at the door. This is going to be a lot of fun, so you better get tickets. Yeah. Back to you in the studio.
Sounds like a threat. Okay, well, it looks like a great show. All right, Emily, thank you.
Well, Emily Muir has gone blonde this morning. Well, not really. She's talking about the Legally Blonde musical. She's in Gibson County with a wrap-up. Emily?
We're at Gibson Southern High School this morning getting an exclusive look at Legally Blonde, the musical. These kids have been working on this since before Christmas, and Adam Bledsoe, the director, is here with me. Adam, how have practices been going?
Practices have been going really well. We're about a week ahead. We've been off book for a couple weeks, so we're really focusing on the fine details, really trying to polish and make some people proud.
And what can the audience expect? I know that this has been really great this morning, high energy.
Very high energy, really upbeat, really contemporary. I mean, it's just a really good show. Those that have seen the movie are still in for something special because it's all been rewritten with music and everything.
Okay, thank you so much, Adam. And Gibson Southern is only one of 20 high schools in the entire nation with the license to do this production. It runs March 8th through the 11th. You can get tickets online. Just go to our website, 14news.com, for a link, or you can get tickets at the door. And you're really in for something special. These kids have been here since 4:30 in the morning rehearsing, and I can tell you that they are really impressive. Back to you guys in the studio.
Sounds like nap time in history class today. There. All right, this weekend.
Live from 14 WFIE, this is Midday with Mike.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Mike Blake, and welcome to Midday with Mike for this Wednesday, the 29th of February, 2012. This leap year day has been a chaotic one. Hope you and your loved ones are safe and coping as well as possible in the aftermath of the storms. We appreciate your being with us. In just a moment, we'll talk finances. Tricia Hollander from Hilliard Lyons will take your calls. Adam Bledsoe, he's the director. Tara Sorg is one of the cast members from Gibson Southern's High School's preview of the production of the musical Legally Blonde. Jeff Head will have some important information in the aftermath of storms. He'll join me and connect with Mike. And then a little later, Tim Griffin from Wild Birds Unlimited will talk nature and take your calls in the next half hour. Gibson Southern High School is one of only 20 high schools in the country that's licensed to do a production of the award-winning musical Legally Blonde. How'd they get the rights to do it? What is the show all about? And most importantly, what are the times and dates that it'll be shown? Well, to answer such questions, delighted to welcome from Gibson Southern, a senior cast member of Legally Blonde, Tara Sorg. Tara, nice to have you. And the theater producer, he's also the director for Legally Blonde, Adam Bledsoe. Guys, it's great to have you with us. Boy, what a coup. How did this come about? Through a workshop, I understand.
Yes, our department director, Matt Hart, this past summer went to New York to do some workshops on Broadway. Was introduced to the individuals from MTI who own the license for Legally Blonde, and they were really impressed with what he was doing and what our department's doing. And so we got granted permission to do this on the limited release.
And this was quite a, not everybody can go to this particular workshop. It's on Broadway, right?
Correct, yeah. He was honored enough to be able to attend this workshop. They learned lighting design, set design, all of these things. And they were really impressed with what he was doing. So
we're going to come back. We got more to talk about in just a moment. But first, take a listen to this. We'll be right back. Thanks very much, Byron. And we're back with our guest, theater producer Adam Bledsoe, senior thespian Tara Sorg from Gibson Southern, talking about Legally Blonde. From an actor's standpoint, challenging show?
Yes, it's definitely a challenging show. The songs are very difficult vocally, so we've spent a lot of time working on the vocals. But now that we are getting closer to the show and we've really tightened everything up, it's getting to be so much fun to perform.
How many are in the cast, Adam? And again, from a director's standpoint, what's your biggest test?
Cast and crew and orchestra total about 105, and that's from a school of a little under 700. And yeah, and as a producer for the department, I'm in charge of the promotion and the ticket sales and some of the designs for the graphics and things.
How's the support been from your classmates, from the community, from the school?
Oh, it's been great. Everyone's been really supportive. Like, I'll get stopped just walking down the hall. I can't wait to come see you guys in Legally Blonde. I'm so excited to see it. So it's really nice that everyone's so
It's a 4-night deal. Starts March 8th, right?
Yes,
give people the times, and you have 2 shows, I understand, on Sunday the 11th.
Just one show on Sunday, but yeah.
At 3 p.m.
Yeah, March 8th, 9th, and 10th. It's a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. It's at 7 p.m. And the 11th is a matinee at 3 p.m.
How much are tickets, guys?
All tickets are $9. There are a few VIP tickets that will be available next week for a $5 upcharge, which gets priority seating and some complimentary refreshments during intermission.
Why was a show like this so tough to get to do? To get the rights to?
It was just released. They were doing it on Broadway up through last year, and did some touring Broadway productions. And this is the first year it's actually available, and they're doing a limited release this first year.
Biggest test you've had so far, young lady? As a performer?
As a performer, it would definitely be, my character has a very distinct way of speech. She has an accent a little bit, and so just making sure that I spoke with an accent, but it still sounded authentic, that was probably my biggest challenge.
You play Paulette, I understand.
Yes.
Is that right? Well, we break a leg. Our thanks to Tara Sorg, Adam Bledsoe. It's all part of the Legally Blonde production coming to Gibson Southern. That's the 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. Guys, hope it's a great deal, and congratulations on landing this production.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in.